There were lots of students of Asian descent. There were a lot of students who were from the Middle East, who were from India, who were from China, who were from all over the place. So the bottom line is that it's a very, very competitive environment. And what we saw was when I took 10 students down the first time, I think 1 or 2 may have gotten interviews while they were there. A lot of what they'll do is you'll send resumes in ahead of time and they'll pre-screen and invite people to interviews. We took 17 students down this time, and I would say that
11 of them.
11 of them, so well over half of them had at least one interview. Several of them had multiple interviews, and I don't never know what happened with.
Change it.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten
Okay.
the final.
One student who finished the project management program in the spring and came into the MBA program made it into the final rounds with J&J, and they've got a global intern recruiting program, which is sponsored by the CEO, and all the interns, there are only 10 of them they hire, period. And he made it all the way into the final round. I'm not sure what ended up happening. But the bottom line is, when you guys are prepared, you can compete with anybody. And our job is to get you prepared to be able to go and compete with all the other students who are down there trying to look for opportunities. So that's an important thing for you to understand. Just on the certificate level, online certificate of project management is approved, and then these other ones in nonprofit, sports marketing, data analytics are either proposed or in the conceptual stage. So again, these are areas to broaden the program, to broaden the program offerings, and to make us competitive as a school with what our peer institutions are doing. So next. Entrepreneurial activity. Baltimore is in the midst of significant expansion in this space. They've got a very vibrant community, especially in med device, so med tech or med device technology, and educational technology. So we use Blackboard as our technology partner to facilitate the online classes and probably this broadcast we're doing now. There are a lot of smaller, innovative companies here that are in that same space and they're providing other activities. So it's it's where we're underrepresented from that standpoint. So we're working through the SEED, which is the Center for Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Economic Development, and that name may be big change, I'm not sure. Whereas we're looking at innovation and entrepreneurship on the 4th floor, the 3rd floor rather, and we'll see when we tour, there's a lab or an incubator, a space for entrepreneurs. So we're looking at being a leader in that space from the research standpoint, scholarly research, from public policy, from starting companies, as well as from pedagogy, the academic piece of that. So that's becoming a larger focus for the school as a whole, at both undergraduate and graduate level, and we want to make it more of an impact for us. There's a group in town called Betamore, which is a campus for technology and entrepreneurship located in Federal Hill. It's a 4-story building. On the top floor, there's, I want to say probably an incubator where there might be 20 companies, and that could be 2 desks equal a company, 4 workstations a company, 1 workstation for a solo entrepreneur. And then as you move down,